Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for loving sport on the channel. And as always, guys, we're quickly going to recap on the previous episode. Now, of course, the best thing to come out of the previous episode was not only did we bag 6 points, but we also managed another 2 clean sheets in the Premier League. Of course, the first game being against the 3rd position in the Premier League, Wolverhampton Wanderers, the newly promoted team. We managed to go on and beat them 3-0. I thought they were going to be a little bit more difficult, especially with them holding that 3rd position from pretty early on into the Premier League, but we managed to dominate them and, of course, win 3-0. Then, of course, the second game, we were going back. We were facing off against Rafa Benitez, the ex-Liverpool manager. And of course, a little bit of a different game. We kept a clean sheet, but this time round only managed a 1-0 lead. But you know what? I said a win is a win. We kept 2 clean sheets, another 6 points in the Premier League. I was very happy with how the previous episode ended. But this episode, guys, could be huge. I'm going to say it now. This is probably going to be the most challenging, the most difficult, and possibly the 2 biggest games we are going to play in the Premier League in one episode. And that, of course, is, as you can see there, we're at home, we're at Anfield for the first game of today's episode against Arsenal. And then in just 3 or 4 days' time, we are facing off against Manchester City. So 2 massive games in today's episode. Of course, we've already faced Arsenal at their ground at the Emirates. And of course, we won 4-2. There was lots of goals. It was end-to-end stuff. And I was very happy with the result. The same with Manchester City. We played them very early on, I do believe, in the Carabao Cup. Lots of goals again. We beat them 3-2. We've also played them in the Premier League, but sadly only managed a 0-0 draw. So it wasn't too much of a great game for that one. But of course, we're playing 2 massive teams from the Premier League in today's episode. I also just want to quickly mention, hopefully this should be up on Thursday, the 8th of November. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a brand new series. Now, the reason I'm uploading this on Thursday, the 8th of November, is because I won't be uploading Liverpool career mode till the Sunday. And the reason for that, guys, is not only have we got 2 massive games in today's episode, we also go into January. And that means the January transfer window opens. So it's down to you guys now to let me know in the comment section, do we need to buy anyone? Do we need to sell anyone? Do we need to replace anyone? Obviously, I've said from the start I want to keep this realistic. I don't want to go and sign loads of players, but I'm thinking we could potentially look into a few players, especially maybe on pre-contracts. So obviously sign them with only 6 months left on their contract. We can look at signing them on a free. So guys, let me know down below in the comment section. But this is the lineup I am putting out against Arsenal. It's been a little bit difficult because I've had to change up quite a little bit. But as you can see there, we've got Ryan Sessegnon on that left wing, Roberto Firmino at striker, Salah on that right wing, Naby Keita linking up with the Ox in the central midfield roles, Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, Robertson, Gomez, Jimenez and Alves at the back, with, of course, Alisson in goal. But let's go ahead and get into this game at Anfield. It's a big one against the Gunners, and if we can beat them like last time, we beat them 4-2, hopefully this time round we won't concede 2 goals. If we could beat them 4-0 straight, I'd be very happy. But just a win against Arsenal at Anfield would do me nicely. And here we go. It's the final time that we'll be playing Arsenal in the Premier League this season. I cannot believe we're already on episode 20 of this career mode. We're more than halfway through the Premier League. I am just excited for this game. 4-2 was the last result. Can it be something similar? As long as we bag those 3 points and get the win, I will be very, very happy. Of course, coming off the back end, I've beaten Wolves 3-0 and beaten Newcastle 1-0. I'd like Mo Salah to try and get on the score sheet today, especially Roberto Firmino, who's currently on 8 goals and I do believe joint 3rd for the top goal scorer in the Premier League. But let's go ahead and get into this first half and see what damage we can do to this Gunners side. Here's Naby Keita going around the corner looking for Bobby. Bobby's touch wasn't great. Chamberlain's picked it up nicely. Let's try and feed Salah through now. Mohamed Salah, edge of the box, and Leno collects that, no problem. Here's Fabinho looking through the middle for Naby Keita, taking it on his right foot, looking to strike it. Fabinho, edge of the box, hits it. Leno with a huge save, cleared away. Salah, Fabinho to hit one, he strikes, and I tell you what, Leno didn't expect that to come flying in. Firmino looking to Fabinho, laying it straight off, looking for Ryan Sessegnon once again. Leno with a massive save. Good lad into Naby Keita, looking through the middle, looking for Bobby Firmino. I'm going to hit this with Bobby, just over the bar. We're literally having shot after shot after shot, and everyone that goes on target, Leno's collecting. And apart from that, every other one is going over the bar. Let's just kick this out, surely. Half time should be there now. Massive kick from Alisson, and there we go. Referee does blow for half time. It's 0-0, but it certainly does not deserve to be. We've been absolutely on fire, battering Leno with the shots. I mean, look at that. Arsenal, no shots, not even a shot off target, let alone on target. We've had 9 shots, 6 of them on target. Right now, Leno is the brick wall, and we are struggling to beat that wall down. But hopefully, in the next coming 15-20 minutes, that will change, and we will bury one in the back of the net. Playing it nicely done. There we go. Let's play it inside. Here's the Ox. Over to Fabinho. Look at this space over this far side for Ryan Sessegnon, who's in behind, looking to score. And Leno again stops this Liverpool team, getting 1-0 up. Don't let them get that ball in, lads. Nicely done, Fabinho. Let's lay this off. Here's Robertson. Straight up the line, looking for Ryan Sessegnon. Going to look in the middle for Naby Keita. It's a beautiful ball. We're surely going to find a goal here now. Oxlade-Chamberlain putting it through to Bobby. Laying it back. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain against his former club. And there we go. Finally. Oh man, I have been waiting for that. I've literally just made 3 substitutions thinking, got to get fresh legs on now. Got to get fresh legs on. Got to look for that goal. But finally, beautiful ball there from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to Firmino. Sent him a little bit out wide. But eventually the Ox got himself into a great position and smashes that in the back of the net, beating Leno, who have no chance this time round. And of course, the Ox scoring against his previous club. Nice little slide tackle there from Fabinho. And here come Arsenal on the counter. Let's go, Alves. Oh, come on, lads. This is too risky here. Get rid of that Jimenez, and it's gone out at the dying embers of the game for an Arsenal corner. Surely not. Let's just get this out. Win that. Oh, and it's over the bar. Tell you what, Lallana was marking the man there. And we had no chance. Nicely done, Fabinho. And there we go. Referee finally blows for full time. I'll tell you what, guys, that last 5 minutes, Arsenal were coming at us. I was a little bit worried over that corner coming at the very end of the game in the 88th minute. I would say Arsenal definitely stepped up in the last 20-30 minutes, but surely the stats, there you go. 1 shot, not even on target. We had 11 shots, 8 on target. Leno was the man then, and I'm very happy that Fabinho is picking up a 9.3 and getting man of the match. Well deserved. Arsenal just didn't turn up till the last 20 minutes where they started trying to attack down the wings. But realistically, Leno was the man for them on the day. Right, and here we are, guys, back at the Central, ready to face off against Manchester City. I'm so happy with the result we just got against Arsenal there. I would say that Arsenal didn't play a full-strength squad. Not really sure why. There was no Aubameyang, no Ozil. I'm not really sure what happened there, but nevertheless, we managed to get the 3 points and beat them 1-0. We're now playing Manchester City, another huge club in the Premier League. And unfortunately, we've had to rotate the team quite a lot. And unfortunately as well, Salah is not fully fit, but you can see there we've got Mane at that left wing. Angel Correa making his second debut start for Liverpool. Salah on that right wing. Gini Wijnaldum and Lallana in the central midfield role. Henderson in the central defensive midfield role. Tierney, Van Dijk, Lovren and Trent at the back, with of course Alisson in goal. I also just want to say as well, guys, that we are about to face Manchester City, but you can see there it's the 2nd of January, which means the transfer window is open. So if you guys have any recommendations, any players we should maybe sign on a pre-contract, let me know down below in the comment section. What I'll actually do after we've played City is I will show you who I've got on my shortlist in my transfer ideas, my transfer targets. There is 3 or 4 players I do believe that I can sign on a pre-contract. One of them being a man that I looked at buying at the start of this career mode, Diego Godin. I think he'll be a great option to have at centre-back, as well as the likes of Van Dijk, Jimenez, Lovren, Matip. We've even got the young man, Gomez. The problem is maybe we'll have to look at offloading Lovren or Matip. But I've also had this email that I thought I'd leave in for you guys. And it's from the board about Simon Mignolet's future at Liverpool. He's come out and said, look, I'm not getting played here, Brad. I want to go out on loan. And obviously the board are concerned because he's getting paid a lot of salary and they want me to take the appropriate action involving him. Now, we either give him first team and we start putting him in the team, or we put him out on loan. The problem with putting him out on loan is if we were unfortunately to suffer an injury to Alisson, we would have no backup other than one of the youngsters that I am currently scouting. So I'm not really sure what we could do there, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section. Do we just look to sell him and bring in a new keeper? I mean, we've got 70 odd million to spend. Do we sell him and maybe look at bringing Karius back as just a backup keeper? Or do we just start rotating him? I know that we are playing our first game in the FA Cup. I do believe in the next episode, we could just potentially play him in cup games and games against like Southampton and stuff like that, where we can rest Alisson. But let me know, guys, down below in the comment section what you think we should do. You can see there we've got 76, nearly 77 million to spend, 187,000 in the wage budget. But at the end of the day, guys, this isn't my career mode. This is our career mode. So it's very important that we both, or all of us should I say, not both of us, all of us get our opinions across. We discuss it. If you see someone's comment saying, Brad, you should sell Salah and I don't know, buy Hazard. If you disagree with that, comment on that person's comment saying, no, don't be doing this. What about this? What about that? I like people getting involved. I like, having ideas, fresh new ideas put into the career mode at all the times that they possibly can. But it's all about this game right now. We're travelling to the Etihad Stadium. It's a massive game against Manchester City. If we can bag the 3 points against City, we will potentially be 15 points clear of second place Everton. We played them earlier on in the season. We played them in the Carabao Cup and knocked them out after beating them 3-2. We've played them at Anfield for the first time in the Premier League and we drew 0-0. This time round, we're at the Etihad. Can we turn up? We've just beat the Gunners. Can we now beat Manchester City at their home stadium in front of their own fans? Can we absolutely annihilate Manchester City on this day? Let's go ahead and get into this first half and hopefully try and get some sort of lead. Doing absolutely unbelievable there. Look to play him straight in behind the line. And here comes Manchester City. We always knew it was going to be a difficult one. Big save from Alisson there. Raheem Sterling getting his first shot of the game. Go into the middle, looking for Henderson. Going to lay this straight off to Gini, which now we've got Angel Correa wanting to break forwards. Angel Correa could potentially be through on goal. Angel Correa! What a goal! 11 minutes in. What a beautiful little bit of counter-attack football there from the Red Men. We tackled the ball in the right side pretty much of our box. And with 3 or 4 passes got right up the pitch. And Angel Correa one-on-one with Ederson, and what a beautiful goal. I took a risk by not playing Sturridge, by dropping Bobby Firmino because he wasn't fully fit. And I thought this is going to be Angel Correa's second debut starting. Obviously, he's only started for this Liverpool team in the starting 11 once this whole entire season. Now, the thing with Mendy is he will push forward, so will Walker. And if we get in behind, it's De Bruyne and puts it miles over the bar. Go up to Angel Correa, who's laid it straight off to Lallana. We got Correa through this far side. I've got Mane on the overlap. Mane to finish it. Don't know why Mane didn't take that on his left foot. He had all the time in the world to put that on his left foot outside of the boot. But for some reason, he changes the angle of his body and goes on the outside of the boot with his right foot. Gini Wijnaldum loses it to David Silva. Mane picks it up. Gini Wijnaldum into Salah. Looks to Ben one. Salah puts one in the back of the net. This team right now, Manchester City, have lost their heads. They do not know what they are doing at the back. And Mohamed Salah picks up another goal. Gini Wijnaldum battling out with Mane. We lost the ball, and for some reason I think it was possibly David Silva played it across the face of goal. Straight into, I do believe, Gini Wijnaldum's feet. Let's have a little look here. I mean, look at that. It's just not good enough. Took it, turned it, and between Mendy's legs, I bent one with a finesse shot. Likes it on Van Dijk. Bit of pressure there. Comes out. What a shot from Fernandinho, who did score an absolutely unbelievable volley when we beat them 3-2. Ball coming in. Van Dijk's there. Correa's there. Cleared away. Henderson, edge of the box. Cuts it back. Play that round the corner. Here's Lallana. Lallana cuts in. Lallana to hit one. Oh, and a bit the crossbar. Here's Mane playing it through. Oh, look at that. Tries to play a through ball through to Angel Correa. We could have been on the attack again. But realistically right now, when we get them on the counter, Manchester City do not know how to figure us out. They just don't. So let's just get into the second half. Keep playing the way we are. And let's look for a third, lads. Here's Henderson looking to put it through for Correa. Salah's wanting to go through. Let's try and lay this straight off. Into the middle for Mane. Sadio Mane straight into the hands of Ederson. Should be putting that in the top corners. Henderson round the corner to Lallana. Into the middle for Gini. Here goes Lallana. Salah's wanting to get in behind. And again, we seem to be getting in behind once again. Let's cut back. Play it across the face of goal. Gini Wijnaldum makes it 3. He did not panic. You are not wrong there, commentator. Lads, what is going on? What is going on with this Liverpool team? We are absolutely bossing it. We are potentially about to go 15 points clear at the top. And I'll tell you what, With that 3-0 lead, I am making some substitutions. The lads deserve to have a rest. Let's go ahead and get Gini Wijnaldum off. We'll go ahead and bring Milner on. Going to take Salah off, bring Shaqiri on. Deserves the break. He played absolutely unbelievable in this game. He wasn't fully fit from the start, so let's go ahead and get fresh legs on. My next move is what to do with Lallana. Maybe look at bringing the Ox on. Maybe drop Corrier into a centre mid position and then look at bringing... In fact, you know what? Let's just do it. Bobby Firmino for Lallana. And there we go. Firmino, Milner and Shaqiri making their way to the pitch. Firmino trying to look around the corner. Let's get a foot in there, lads. Don't let them break forwards. Don't let them break forwards. Here comes Aguero. And they're going to be in behind. Big save from Alisson. Let's get rid of this ball, Virgil. Nicely done. Shaqiri out wide. Let's play this in to Bobby. Angel Correa wants to get through the middle. And Angel Correa is going to be through the middle here. Here goes Angel Correa. Going to look at playing it over to Mane. Surely it's 4. It is 4-0. I said at the start of this episode, we've played City before and we beat them 3-2. I'd love to do it again, but this time not conceding goals. We've not only scored 3, we've scored a 4th and we're still keeping a clean sheet. All I need now is Bobby Firmino to get on this score sheet and I will be over the moon with this absolutely incredible episode. Let's make sure. Oh no, Sane's going to be in! Big save! Massive save! Nicely done, Tierney. Let's play this ball out. Oh, it's only to Martinez. Let's try and get Bobby in now. Let's play this across to Milner. Looking to put Bobby in. Bobby's in! Bobby puts one in the back of the net and I've literally just been saying it's offside. I'm not even going to carry on talking. I'm not even going to talk. I was literally about to say it's 5-0 and I said I wanted Bobby to get on the score sheet. I thought I'd got him on that score sheet. No, he is offside. Fair play. Fair play. Bobby. Oh! Yes. Oh, do you know what? I managed to get the ball to Trent as well. I was going to look at playing a through ball. But I don't care. Okay, Bobby didn't get a goal. But Pep is going to go into that dressing room, sit in the corner, and cry his poor little eyes out. What an absolute incredible game. In fact, scrap the game. What an absolutely incredible episode. And here we are, guys, back at the Central after an absolutely incredible, and I mean incredible. I said at the start of this episode, it was going to be one of the most challenging, difficult, but absolutely amazing episodes. And I literally hit the nail on the head. We played our hearts out, and that, I'm going to say it, guys, is the best episode. Episode 20 has been the best out of all 20 episodes. 2 massive teams in the Premier League and we beat them both, as well as keeping clean sheets. I am absolutely ecstatic. I'm over the moon. And I'll tell you what, the next episode is also going to be a challenging one. We've got the first game, I do believe, against Bristol City in just 3 days' time in the round 3 of the FA Cup. Of course, that is going to be our first game we will be playing in the FA Cup. And then we're playing Burnley for the first time in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We're actually playing them twice. It's over 2 legs. Before we played the City game, I mentioned about I would show you some of my transfer targets and explain why I think I'm going to go in for them and why I think it's worth bringing them into the team. So we'll go ahead and jump over now to the transfer hub. And I'll basically go from the goalkeeper down and explain what's going on. Right, first things first, we're looking at possibly offloading Mignolet. He's come out and said, Brad, I want to go out on loan or sell me or get rid of me, whatever. I want to be getting into the team. We have 2 options. We start playing him in cup games and the odd game here and there and keep him happy. And then at the end of the season, look at offloading him. Now, if I was to do that, I think this keeper here, I'm trying to not kill his name. I'll attempt it though. Areola. Let's say Areola. If you look here, we can approach to sign. Not buy, but sign. He's down to 6 months left on his contract. We could sign him for a free. He's already probably going to be around the same, the 80, 81 mark that Mignolet is. And he's got a growth potential of an 84 to 85. So he's already pretty much the same as Mignolet. He is younger. He's only 25. And we can sign him on a free. The other option is we sell Mignolet and we look at bringing either Alba Lafont or Nick Pope in from Burnley. Now, the reason we'd have to bring a keeper in straight away is because our youngster at the moment, I do believe, is only a 68 rated. But what I'm looking at is this man here, a man that we did attempt to sign earlier on in the season. Now, you can see there, if we try and get Tar, we approach to buy, loan, delegate to buy, or loan. With Godin, we can just approach to sign. And the reason for that, again, same as Areola, is he's only got 6 months left on his contract. So we sign him for free. We pay him maybe $120,000 a week. He's going to join next year. He's also valued at nearly £40 million. We're getting him for free. Let's say we keep him for the season. We've got Lovren. We can train up Gomez. We've got Jimenez. So basically we'd have Van Dijk and Jimenez as a partnership, or more Van Dijk and Gomez as a partnership. And when them two aren't fit, we'd play Godin and Jimenez. Now the thing with Godin and Jimenez is they're both from Atletico Madrid. We signed the last man Jimenez from there. We'd also have Godin. They've played together. Moving on, this man here, currently in real life, every day I see it in the paper, Aaron Ramsey linked to Liverpool. Again, approach to sign. Why? He's only got 6 months left on his contract. Currently valued at $22.5 million. Weekly wage of $125. We could sign him for maybe the $130, $140. We haven't got to pay anything to Arsenal. We're going to sign him on a free. This man here, I know nothing about him. I've never played with him. I know about him in real life, but I've never played with him on FIFA. I don't know how good he is. But what I do like is he's 42 million. He can play left mid, centre mid and right mid. We don't play left, right and left mid and right mid. We just play centre mid, so he'd have to play in that role. He's Spanish. He's 26 and he's an overall of 86. Again, approach to sign. We can get him for free. He has a release clause of 85 million. Now let's say we get him in the summer. He comes to Liverpool. We don't like him. He's not playing well. He's not doing what we need. He's pushing other people off the team. The January comes round. We go and offload him to Real Madrid, Barcelona, and we bag ourselves 50, possibly even 60 million pound for a free player. Now this is somebody that I have never, ever, ever on FIFA played with, but I've heard good things about him in real life and good things about him on FIFA, and it's this man here, Anderson Talisca. Now what I like about him is he's Brazilian first of all. He's an overall of 84. He's only aged 24, and he plays at cam, centre forward and centre mid. So he can literally play from the middle of the pitch all the way up. Now what I like is he plays centre forward. So we could have him as the backup to Firmino. And I know that pushes Angel Correa off the team, but Angel Correa can play in the midfield, he can play on the right wing, the left wing, the striker. He can play all over the pitch at the top, so we can easily keep him in the team. But if I was to bring Talisca in, and again guys, approach to sign, he's valued at 36.5 million. He's on a weekly wage of 17,500. Absolutely unbelievable if we signed him and got him for 40k a week. He's overall 84. He's valued at 36.5 million. We can have him for free. Now my plans if I brought Talisca in would be move on Daniel Sturridge. We'd have Bobby Firmino as our main striker, Talisca to come off the bench, and Correa, if Talisca wasn't fully fit, would then step in there. Now I'm just showing you who I'm interested in, guys. Like I've said so many times, you make sure you let me know your ideas down below, or let me know what you think of my ideas. If you don't, then I'll have to make decisions myself, but obviously I would love to get you guys involved. Moving down to Junior, someone that plays left wing, right wing, Brazilian, overall 78 and only age 18. Absolutely unbelievable player. The only problem is I've been ranting and raving to you guys. Can't wait to get Junior. We couldn't get him at the start of the season because he just moved to Real Madrid. I thought 6 months later we can get him. Sadly, you can see there on the right, under his value of 19 million, the player has recently joined the club and won't move again. If we try and buy him, we can't get him. Moving on to the final man that I think we should maybe sign. Now, bearing in mind, you can see the team he's playing for. Yes, Manchester United. And the last time Liverpool bought a Manchester United player, or United bought a player off Liverpool, was back in the 1960s. I do believe 1963. And it was Liverpool buying a Manchester United player. Again, I'll show you now. Are you ready for this? I know you're all waiting for it. He's valued at 36.5 million. He's on 145,000 a week. He's overall 84. He's age 23, so he's still young. But look at the club negotiation. Approach to sign. Not buy, not loan. Sign. Again, another player with 6 months left on his contract. Now, although none of these players would be coming to the team right now, we are 15 points clear. We are Liverpool. We are absolutely bossing the Premier League. We're doing well in the Champions League. We're doing well in the Carabao Cup. We're about to play our first game in the FA Cup. And we're top of the Premier League. We are bossing it with the team that we have right now. but you never know what the future holds. Mane might get a real bad injury, and then that means Sessegnon is playing there for the next 6 months. All these things can happen, but right now, guys, I have showed you players that we can get on a free, ready for next year. Now, if we don't like the player, we can always look to sell them. I'm uploading this on Thursday, the 8th of November. I won't be uploading episode 20 till Sunday. That gives you Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 3 days to leave as many comments, recommend as many players, and I'm just excited to keep battling on in the Premier League. We do find ourselves, although we can't see it there, we are 15 points. 15 points, guys, clear at Everton at the top. We've just bossed Arsenal, and we've just absolutely humiliated Manchester City at the Etihad. What an absolutely incredible episode. But guys, that is going to have to do it there. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.